Hello everyone, Valerie here for Crafts from Our Hearts. Today's craft from my heart is going to be a very simple Valentine's Day card. I'm going to use this memory box die called Bella Bouquet. Very pretty. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a rather large die and it will take up most of the front of the card, which is good. I went ahead and die cut it from this shiny paper. So here's what it looks like. I think it's very nice. The paper that I'm using is from Anna Griffin, her Handsome Multi-Matte Foil cardstock, but you can get shiny paper anywhere. I got this from Michael's, the Recollections brand, and there are all different pastels in here, and you can get all different colors. You can use some red that you have left from Christmas. Okay, now I'm going to first cut a 5x7 piece of paper so that it will be my card topper, and I'll be using my Staples cardstock. It's 110 pounds, 250 sheet. I'll take a piece and we'll cut it down. These are 8.5 by 11. I'll cut it down to a 5x7 so it can be a topper. I like using 5x7 cards. Cut that 7 and then 5. There we go. Okay, next thing I'm going to emboss it. Now I have two embossing folders here that I like. One is the dotted Swiss and one's hearts. I think I'll just use the dotted Swiss right now. Okay, I'm going to emboss it in my Big Shot. I also have an electric die cutting machine from Anna Griffin, and that's how I cut the die out for these flowers. Sometimes with the electric die cutting machine you get a cleaner cut, and so I use that. All right, but right now I'm going to emboss, and I'm going to use the Big Shot. And here we are. Okay, so I think this looks really pretty with the bright red against the white background. Now, I'd like to make it look more like a Valentine's Day card, so I took some other dies and cut out the dies such as this penny black die, which is this right here. It's very pretty, and I might use it for another card. I probably will. And if I want, I can cut the hearts off of this and place it maybe on here. When I do make other cards, I could possibly use this. When you open up the card, this could be on the inside, or it could even be on the outside like this, and have another happy Valentine's Day here. Okay, but right now I'm going to find some hearts. Let's see. This was another die I cut, and I think I'd like to cut some hearts off this one because these hearts seem to be rounded. When I punched out the hearts, you could see a little bit of the white paper. So I'm going to try this, and hopefully I can cut it so you don't see the, there we go. And this other little one here. There we go. And while I'm at it, I will just cut out another one just in case we need it. There we go. So let's see now. Well, first, let's glue this on. I'm going to use my applicator that I buy these on Amazon. I think you get 10 or 12 of them, and I fill them up from my art glitter glue, my big bottle, and this way I have a precise tip. There we go. There we go. And even if the glue, these are very narrow, even if the glue does get on the paper, it dries clear, so it won't be a problem. Yeah, let's see. Now, before I glue this down, I think I'm going to cut this off so I can put a heart there. So let me cut that off. There we go. And put this here. And if I need to add any glue, I will. I guess this one right here could use a little extra glue. And I see that I'm going to get my spellbinder tool and I'm going to take this out. I see that this didn't come out with the die. There we go. This is a great tool from Spellbinders called the Tool-in-One. And you can just, when you die cut, you can just punch out the little pieces. Now, looks like we need a little dab of glue right here. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now, I have to determine what size heart I would like over here on the branch that we cut the flower off on. And I think that looks fine. Let's see. This is a Nuvo embellishment tool, and you can just press down. There we go. I think we can use another heart, but I think here I'll use a little bit smaller heart. Let's see how this one works. That's pretty, isn't it? Let's try that. Okay, and possibly another heart here. Yeah, I think that would look nice. That looks pretty. And how about some hearts just scattered about? You can use this Nuvo tool to pick it up and put a heart there. And let's see, there's a smaller heart. Put one there. And where else? Let's see, I think I'm going to put this one up here and this one down here. All right. Use my tool. There we go. And this one, put here. Okay, now we need a sentiment. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so I printed some Happy Valentine's Day sentiments on my computer and I made the font a red. I use a Canon Pixma printer. I find it does a great job. It's an inkjet. The ink is expensive, but I don't print that much, so I think, you know, having the color is is worth it. All right, so let me just cut these down. Yeah, let's see. There we go. And we'll cut it down a little more. And then I'll mount it on a red background, and we'll put it on the bottom of the card. Okay, let's get this. Let's find a clean sheet here. All right. And let's see. I just eyeballed it and I did not measure. So, okay, that's fine. All right. You just get a glimpse of the, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it here right now and I'm going to tape it on. I'm going to use my double-sided tape because I printed this on regular copy paper, which is very thin. It probably would have been better to do it on the cardstock. And so I'm going to just put a little double-sided tape on. And here. There we go. And I'm going to stick it on right on here. Now, if I had used the glue, the wet glue on this copy paper, there's a possibility that it would have bubbled up underneath and would have made it bumpy. So that's why I use the double-sided tape. Okay, so now I can cut this off. Maybe a little more. There we go. Okay, and now we're ready to glue this on to our topper. It will look like that. Now for this, I can use the wet glue because it's the heavy red cardstock. Let's see. There we go. I think that's a very nice card. I think someone would be happy to get this card. Because this is dotted Swiss, you can use the dots to make sure you place the sentiment straight. Another little added benefit of using dotted Swiss. Okay, and that's our topper, ready to go onto a card. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know what the craft is from your heart, or what you're going to make for a Valentine's Day card, and who they will be for. Have a great day, and see you next time. Bye.